Here we have a SAT math question. Okay, let's go to the information. Sasha is making a photo box that has the dimensions shown in a rectangular box that is 12.5 inches long, 4.2 inches wide, and 12.5 inches tall. If one bag of packing material holds 75 cubic inches of material, how many bags does Sasha need to buy to fill the space around the photo box? The information we have in the question is a little tricky. So because here the information we have, that is a rectangular box that is 12.5 inches long, 4.2 inches wide, 12.5 inches height, that is tall. So but when I look at the dimensions of the box we have over here, so the width is 2.8 inches, the length is 7 inches, the tall is 9.5 inches. So the dimensions we have over here, the dimensions we have in the box are different. So actually we have to understand the information we have in the question carefully. She is mailing a photo box. This is a photo box because she is mailing a photo box that has the dimension shown. So she is going to mail the photo box with these dimensions: 7 inches, 7 inches long, 2.8 inches wide, and 9.5 inches tall in a rectangular box. That is, she is going to pack this photo box in a rectangular box. That rectangular box has these dimensions: 12.5 inches long, 4.2 inches wide, and 12.5 inches tall. So when she packs this photo box in a new rectangular box, so which has these dimensions, definitely there will be some space between the photo box over here and the rectangular box in which she is going to keep this photo box. So that gap is going to be filled by some materials, and one bag of packing material holds 75 cubic inches. Since it's cubic inches, this 75 represents volume. So one bag of packing material holds 75 cubic inches. How many bags Sasha needs to buy to fill the space between the photo box and the rectangular box into which she is going to keep this photo box? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a rectangular box into which she is going to keep this photo box. Okay, now let me draw the rectangular box. Okay, now I have drawn the rectangular box in red color, so into which so the photo box has been kept, and according to the information we have in the question, so the dimensions of the rectangular box are 12.5 inches long, 4.2 inches wide, 12.5 inches tall. So this is 12.5 inches long, 4.2 inches wide, and the tall is again 12.5 inches. Okay, let me mark the units over here. Okay, now we can see some space between the photo box and the rectangular box over here. So this space is going to be filled by some material, and one bag of packing material holds 75 cubic inches. We need to find the number of bags Sasha needs to fill the space between the photo box we have inside and the rectangular box we have over here. Okay, to find the volume of material we need to fill the space around the photo box, what I have to do is I have to find the volume of the rectangular box that we have in red color, and then I have to find the volume of the photo box that we have inside over here. So I have to subtract the volume of the photo box from the volume of the rectangular box to find the volume of the material we have in the space around the photo box. That's the space means that is between the photo box and the rectangular box over here. Okay, now first what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the volume of the red colored box. Let me write the volume. So to get the volume I have to multiply so the length, width, and height. So the length of the rectangular box is 12.5 inches, and the width of the rectangular box is 4.2, and the height is again 12.5. Okay, now let me use calculator to get the volume. So 12.5 times 4.2 times 12.5, I'm getting 656.25 cubic inches or inches cube, because each dimension has units inches. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the volume of the photo box. Let me write the volume of the photo box in green color. That is the length times width times height. So the length of the photo box is 7 inches. The width of the photo box is 2.8 inches. The height of the photo box is 9.5 inches. Okay, now let me multiply these values to get the volume. 7 times 2.8 times 9.5. When I multiply all these three numbers, I am getting 186.2 cubic inches or inches cube. Okay, now what we have to do is we have to find the volume of the material. Let me write the stuff over here. Volume of the material required. Let me write it. Volume of the material required. So to get the volume of the material required, that is the volume of the material is going to be filled in the space around the photo box, that is between the photo box and the rectangular box in which the photo box is packed. So for that we have to subtract the volume of this photo box from the volume of the rectangular box. So then we get 656.25 cubic inches negative 186.2. So let me do this subtraction. So 656.25 negative 186.2. I am getting 470.05 inches cube. So this is the volume of material I need to fill the space around the photo box, that is between photo box and the rectangular box. So already we have the information, that is one bag of packing material holds 75 cubic inches. So how many bags do we need to fill this space of 470.05 cubic inches? So for that, what I have to do is I have to divide this volume by the volume of material in one bags. So let me write. So number of bags required is equal to so the volume of the material required 470.05 by the volume of material we have in one bag, that is 75 cubic inches. Okay, now let me divide this. So divided by 75, I am getting 6.26733. It keeps going. So clearly I need more than 6 bags. So the number of bags cannot be decimal. Since the number of bags required is more than 6, so it has to be rounded to the next integer. So then we need 7 bags of material to fill the space around the photo box. We find 7 in answer choice B. So the correct answer choice for this question is option B, 7.